Hello everyone. So today I'd like to talk about something that we might know as asexual frustration, which is kind of a strange topic because first off I want to talk about what sexual frustration is, because the understanding of it is kind of critical, I guess, because it's kind of foreign. There was one time where I was trying to figure out what is this sexual frustration thing that I keep hearing about that apparently people suffer on a normal basis that I completely don't. This involved, I remember asking several of my friends to explain this to me, one of whom she called it blue ball syndrome, which I found kind of like, that's not an explanation, that's a metaphor. Very different things. Finally, it culminated into one time where I was at dinner with my friends. I asked one of them, say, you consider yourself someone who has had sex at one point, right? She nearly choked on her food, which was kind of funny, but also kind of embarrassing for me and her. And, well, she didn't add that on at that point, but she's like, oh yeah, and so she's like, so what do you call the symptoms of sexual frustration? That's when she spit out her food. And so my other friend who I'd asked, who'd given the blue ball syndrome thing, she's like, this is my fault. I wasn't clear enough. I'm sorry. And they all kind of struggled to figure out something to say to me. And finally, at one point, one of my friends was like, okay, so you know how you're like with chocolate, you really, really want chocolate, but you can't have any. That's what sexual frustration is, but with sex instead of chocolate. And I was like, oh, okay, that makes an awful lot of sense, because chocolate is my love. But so as far as asexual frustration goes, I thought, you know, that just sounds like frustration, but specifically towards sex. So pretty much asexual frustration is anything that's, you know, frustratingly want something but you can't have it. So like with chocolate, or I want to go to sleep because you're tired, or I really want to read this book but it's not here. So it's really kind of simple, actually, and it's natural for anyone to have, you know, things that they really want to do but can't because life sucks sometimes. And that's what pretty much I have to say on that, other than, you know, chocolate is, I guess, my most prominent frustration in life, though I get it regularly, so ooh. Alright, see you guys.